This video is going to be on multiplying by 10. This was actually the first multiplication table we learned in class, so it should be the one that you know the best. And the good thing about multiplying by 10 is it has a fun trick to it that's really helpful. We're going to start with 0 times 10. Again, anytime you multiply by 0, the answer is always going to be 0. 1 times 10. Whenever you multiply by 1, you're going to look at the other number. So 1 times 10 is 10. 2 times 10. So we're going to start doing our trick right here. Even though we've already learned a way to multiply by 2, you look at the other number and you double it. So 10 plus 10 is 20. You could do it that way, but the way that I'm going to teach you is that all you're going to do here is look at the other number when you're multiplying by 10, and you're going to add a 0 to it. So if you add a 0 onto the 2, you have the number 20, and 2 times 10 is 20. 3 times 10, you're just going to add a 0 to the 3. So 3 times 10 is 30. 4 times 10, you're going to add a 0 to the 4. 4 times 10 is 40. 5 times 10. There's two ways to do this. You can either count by 5 10 times, or you can add a 0 to your 5. So 5 times 10 is 50. You will also notice that the answers are counting by 10. So you have 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay. 6 times 10. We're just going to take our 6 and we're going to add a 0 to it. 6 times 10 is 60. 7 times 10, we're going to add a 0 to our 7. 7 times 10 is 70. 8 times 10, we're going to add a 0 to our 8. 8 times 10 is 80. 9 times 10, we're going to add a 0 to our 9. 9 times 10 is 90. 10 times 10. This is where it starts to become a little bit more challenging, because instead of having a 2-digit number, like a ones place and a tens place, you're going to have a 3-digit answer on 10 times 10. So you're going to look at 10 and you're going to add a 0 to the end of 10. Well, if we put 10 and then we put a 0 on it, that gives us 100. That's our first 3-digit answer. 10 times 10 is 100. 11 times 10, you're going to put 11 and then add a 0 on it. 110. 11 times 10 is 110. And then we have our one squished in the corner over here. We have 12 times 10. So you're going to take your 12 and you're just going to add a 0 to it. 12 times 10 equals 120. And then again, you can see that the answers are counting by tens. So that's the trick to multiplying by 10. All you do is you add a 0 to the other number. So the number that's not 10. You're going to look at it, you're going to add a 0 to it, and that's going to give you your answer.